All right, new this morning, there's a new program in Racine that's helping kids learn to read and techniques that are far from traditional. In fact, Mrs. Meyer's Reading Room is now getting attention at the county government level as a way to promote education and bring more business to Racine. And joining us this morning is Mrs. Meyer's. Tammy is here. Good morning to you, who brought along some of your students, Tyson, Nicholas, and Emily. Good morning to all of you. They're busy working, right? What are they working on?
Yes, they're working on their iPad stories. This would be in our Chapter 2 of our program. They're actually putting together stories through story mapping process, creating and illustrating their own stories. At the end of our session, we publish their book from them. From their iPads, they get a book that they've created.
All right, you're a speech pathologist. You've been doing this for years, but Mrs. Meyer's Reading Room is relatively new. Tell us a little bit about that.
We are an innovative reading program. We use high energy technology, as you can see, and movement and music in order to engage children in the learning process for reading. Traditional methods are used. Phonemic awareness, phonics, the story mapping process that I was just discussing with you. Those are all used, but in a high energy engaging process.
All right, and Emily, if I can stop you for 1 second, how old are you?
7.
7, and you've been working with Mrs. Myers for a couple of months. Do you have fun there? Tell me about your time there.
It's really fun.
What's your favorite part?
My favorite part is like creating the stories on the iPads.
Like you guys are doing now, and this is incredible. But it's really good information. For so many parents, I hear from so many parents about how do I get my child excited about learning and reading, right?
Oh, exactly. Creating that excitement, finding their high interest point, and then engaging them at that level, teaching them how to learn will be a lifetime skill.
How to learn. Okay, so let me just go over some tips quickly here. You say build reading around what your kids enjoy. That would be key, like you just said.
Exactly, high interest.
High interest, making the reading fun and interactive. This is something that parents can try to do at home as well?
Oh, absolutely, and be creative with it. I mean, we use Twister and hula hoops and Play-Doh, as well as the iPads to engage the children.
And you say ask questions about their stories or talk about the story, the books you're reading together?
Ask questions that are not just yes/no questions. Really crazy, silly questions to engage the children.
To get them to start thinking
to start thinking about it a little further than where they are.
And read out loud everything, menus and signs and everything else. Mrs. Meyer's Reading Room, there's so much ground to cover, and I know we don't have enough time, but your website, this is video from your site, and some of the activities you do there. We'll put a link to her site from fox6now.com for more information and advice for parents. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank all of you. You did great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right. We'll have